Hello everyone, welcome back to another tournament game cast. Today we're casting the second game of the third group stage game. I'm playing 79th and Mr. Host, like the last game, is playing 39th. Seems like he likes 39th for some reason. We're gonna see later why he left 79th open, and since it was Vertigo, I was like, I'm just gonna pick my main division. There's no need to like philosophize or anything. I'm pretty sure he had the counter pick as well. So let's go over my deployment. One Raycon healer just to see where the fuck he's going, and to see if there's gonna be like some healers coming out. I respect the possibility of heal open and everything, so I open two Osas. One goes here, the other one goes here. On the right side, I like capturing this part and then defending and then choosing where I'm gonna attack, especially if I'm playing the good side. And I get the first because of my forward deployment, so I just get into this building. This Razarka gets behind into this building and retreats and then just retreats its KPV here to provide some fire support. Honestly, should have just sent USA KPV into this. No point in sending it here. One BMP2 and one Conquers. The BMP2 going here, the Conquers going into this building. It cuts off this reinforcement road, so the only way you're gonna go in with this side is here, which is insanely stupid, but what can you do? So that's about it for the middle. Razarka BMP2 going right here. Spetsnaz going into this building. Plummet 30mm going into here, and that's about it. Left side, I'm doing defensive. One Razvetka here and one Razvetka here. BRDM Conquers rushing into this bush here and then here. BMP2 Conquers and Plummet 30mm are all gonna deploy around here. And that's about it for my deployment. We're gonna see my opponent's deployment. The opponent's deployment seems like he wants to rush the right side. So one Plumachiki here, one Plumachiki here. He decides to contest the middle. He gets one Razorka Saperi here. And one Grenzer and one Razorka Saperi here. Gets his broken recon healer here to go around to see if I'm rushing anything. And then there's like a BMP 1 PG and a BMP 2 blob going around. One Saperi RPO, one Conquers, one Igla, one Osa, Plummet 30mm and the Motostrelki all going like here. Where is the Conquers is going into this building. Eagle going here. Anyway, so he's just rushing the right side. There's no need to like philosophize too much about it. Gonna let time pass, speed it up a tiny bit so deployment finishes. I don't have any generals channel joiners to tank while the deployment is while the troops are arriving on the point. I need to have 1000 subscribers to even try and tap that. Inshallah, we are gonna get it one day. Anyway, troops are heading here. I see that there's absolutely nothing here, so I moved Razarka there, which is good. Here's Razarka Saperi is here. My KPV is gonna 1v1 this BTR, and this BTR isn't even gonna be able to see it. Beardium Conquers gonna go around here. It's kind of hilarious that this BTR, I mean, has bad optics to be fair. He's walking in the Saperi RPO. He's pretty scared here. I don't know why he has two BMP2s here and BMP1s here. The Beardium Conquers is gonna try and fire at it, but the KPV is more than enough to handle it. He's starting to try and get the middle. This Razarka BMP2 shoots first, but unlucky. This also is trying to get the MI8. I don't think he's gonna get it. Then it bugs out and the missile loses tracking. I don't know why that happens sometimes with the OSA, but what can you do? AA is kinda bugged. Buys 80 GM for this here and buys one tank immediately for a stick. I'm buying a bunch of 30mm and BMP2s. Standard gameplay, I control this. The CV, I move the CV from here to here. So it's fine. D20 bot for him. He has a bunch of this infantry just sitting here. Trying to push in. This RPO is not going into the building, just sitting right behind it. I mean, fair enough. I smoke out the BMP2 and As you can see, the this thing is I actually really interested in what he can see here. So does this, okay. He can see this as well, fair. But Recon healers are hilariously OP, honestly. More 30mm, more Plamias, one Conquers on this broken spot. Although the road is blocked. I guess I didn't put it in the right exact spot, maybe like a bit to the right here would have worked. Probably. Anyways, he's finally pushing the infantry up. As his TATBV is arriving, he's buying a cube. I'm buying more supply, a cube and more BMP2s. I don't think I need a tank for now. His tank arrives and starts shooting at the 30mm. What can you do? KPV shooting at the enemy infantry, but he spots him and I think gets him. Yep. BMP1, BMP2 gets a nice angle to shoot this motostrelki. 30mm is also bullying his infantry. This Razvedka can be seen from this angle, which is a bit sad. Conkers can finally start firing as he moved a little bit here. This BRDM Conkers is a nice sneaky position. But he is pushing here. One BMP2 goes down. This is the better side, as you can see. Razvedka goes down here. I get the Conkers in BMP2 for this side so I can secure it. I'm not like, it's not safe enough to move this BRDM2. He's not attacking here, and this here is useless. Also keeps missing the Mi8. Classic stuff. This Razvedka BMP2 is actually gonna get destroyed out of sight. As you can see, a lot of red on the map now. He can see me here and wins the trade. Lots of 30mm and everything destroyed. Highly unfortunate. With also missing all 6 shots on his 40% TCM Hilo, and this is a max also as well. You know, sad stuff. I buy a tank finally, another cube, because I'm expecting more air rushing. Probably shouldn't have bought another cube, probably should have bought more ground units. As you can see, this didn't have to happen, but he is pushing here with some losses though. He can see this with the Recon Hilo. I don't think I can even save this. His infantry keeps getting bullied. This BMP2 is I think gonna lose. Of course. To be fair, it was stressed out. And he's trying to move up here, but there's a BMP2 covering this side. He smokes out and only gets away with cohesion debuff. As you can see, he's gonna push here, but but even if he pushes in here, I'm still gonna have an advantage in points. Conquers shoots his final missile and hits, thank fuck. This Mi8 is still doing Mi8 work of being untouchable. Lots of AE on me and he doesn't buy any air. This D20 is not doing anything on his side. He buys more tanks, small anti-LB Sturms. I keep buying more infantry and ATGMs and IFVs, as I should. This here is in a nice little spot. Also misses its 7 shot. Also hits its 8 shot. Congrats on the OSA, on the 65% accuracy OSA, on the max sweat OSA. Congrats on hit. Now he has to retreat it because he's scared about it. This here is caught off guard completely. This Plumacheki is trying to advance up here, but I'm retreating my Conqueror so I can try and heal it. But a Hilo, so if he wants to, you know, get some AA to deal with it, or he suicides the fighter, he's basically gonna have to trade 1 for 1. I'll bring it this 8 Kokon and 40 air-to-ground rockets instead of the 20 rockets and the 4 Kokons. That's like 5 points more expensive. 8 Konkos is really nice to have in the early game, especially when you don't have a lot of supply lying around. So he gets a Motostrelki commander here. And he's protecting this part here. I keep buying more BMP2s, finally buy an Acacia. He tries to push in and he's gonna get the Spasnas Gru with the artillery and the Saperi. He has a lot more in the center than I have. As you can see, I'm a bit focusing on getting him out of here. Reroute this BMP2 that was providing fire support here for this. This BMP2 dodges. This Motostrelki RPG that I tried to get into this is dying to his tanks. More BMP2s just lying around. So he's gonna try and push into this. I buy a superior RPO and everything so my infantry can hold. I buy a BRDM for this side. I think I'm gonna also buy a smoke mortar, but maybe not. Instantly start targeting with the Acacia the Conquerors. I think I'm not gonna get it. The range is pretty far away, to be fair. Like 12 kilometers or something, I'm not sure. Might be. He's trying to push in the middle. I think I'm gonna be forced to lose it because he has a Conquerors here and an ATGM here, so I can't really reinforce it. Of course, this thing misses. Let's say the BMP2 fires first, but he smokes it off. That's pretty good. He keeps starting my infantry here. You can see he kind of cut off my approach to the center of the town. I can't do the same to him, so this side here has a better way of contesting this than I do, which is kind of unfortunate. But to be fair, it's his only win condition is to get to these three buildings, this, and this, to try and cut off my resupply route. This BMP2 is luckier than it should be. IZD starts trading with the BVs, of course misses. The AT is in a really good position to just keep chopping rockets. I resupply my Conquerors, so I try and peek it out a little bit so I can support stuff. More Kokons. Oh, that's a nice side shot. Unlucky it misses. I think I buy a cluster though, yeah I do. I buy a cluster, let's see if it's gonna do anything. It does have a Cube, OSA and another OSA here. Eagle shooting at the Mi-24, of course it hits. Why wouldn't it? I land it. The cluster is finally going for the target. I see these two T-80s, so I tell my plane to shoot in the middle, and it gets hit by the Cube and doesn't even fire it shit and goes down. So killing those, but it drops one bomb and it kills one tank. Imagine if it killed both. Mi-24, MiG-27 fucking K seed goes out. MiG-23 plane from him gets shot down as well. To be fair, not much to complain. That would have one-shot my fucking tank as well. I get back into this zone. As you can see, this is like a small dead spot that he can't see with his infantry. And his push to an extent died down. He misses, thankfully. MTLB Sturm in a really good position. And this BMP2 I think is gonna die. Nope. Again, I'm luckier with my BMP2s than I should be. Beardim to Conquers misses the Ural. I have to retreat this because I see the ATGM hellhole that is right this. Contesting this tree line here honestly should be a top priority for this side honestly, because you can't really reinforce it easy. But if you get it like here, you can contest this building, like you can shoot at it with your AGLs and everything. And you can like cut off this whole part here. So I think that I should have put more points into it here. That was a mistake. BMP2 goes down. Superior RPO here goes down. I don't notice that I'm being shot at here. Mi-24V shooting at my mechanization that's trying to advance for absolutely no reason. I moved the OSA up to try and intercept it. More Mi-24s, and now I'm being caught in a crossfire and I'm losing all of my fire support for absolutely no reason. I think this OSA is also gonna die after missing, I think, both shots. Never mind, it hits one shot. And then it just dies here. What can you do? I'm able to notice this shit shooting at me, so I'm dumping rockets on it. I don't think it's gonna kill it though. This BMP2 also being shot at from this ATGM. I smoke it out in the last second. And Akatsiya should start doing the work. He has infantry here and some infantry here, but he isn't pushing up. He also isn't pushing up here at all. But me losing a bunch of fire support to him getting these buildings, as you can see, these buildings are extremely powerful. I should have respected it, but I didn't. So I just pull back, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, fine. You can have it. You have your win condition to controlling this zone from here and from here. So since nothing is happening, I'm just gonna speed it up a tiny bit. He keeps blobbing BMP2s. He keeps trying to go here, but that doesn't really work. This BMP2s can see each other. This Conquerors is trying to move up. We're gonna see if that's gonna work. It probably will. I keep buying more Arctic because I'm like, I need to clear this shit out. This BRDM Conquerors is in a decent spot, but it's not it. I keep trying to target this, but I think he survives. Really unfortunate. So this is the game. Honestly, a lot more blue than red on the map. So I think he might have a small advantage, but a lot of it is just infantry that's sitting around in the middle. Sadly, I lost a lot of my mechanized elements. I know that there was an ATGM here, but he's actually going back with the ATGMs in, so that's pretty good. Right as I'm preparing to fire. Keep buying more BMP2s and a T80. This building is empty, but I didn't know that. Of course, my artillery keeps missing, as always. A bunch of Superi RPO going into this. He probably wants to push this forest here. To be fair, he could have just taken all of this and then tried to take this. I only could have really responded with helicopters. More supply, more everything. A lot more blue on the side, not looking that great for me. But like, my mindset right now is just defend here. And if he tries to get into this, then I'm just gonna push here. Although, of course, that's not gonna be. I'm not gonna be able to do that immediately. I'm gonna need to grind him out. Because he traded really well versus me right now, especially when I lost like 3 BMPs and a T80 here. And him not losing 2 tanks, but only losing 1 from this bomb is tragic. But what can you do? I can only cry about it. And trying again to get the ATGM here and here. I'm not sure why I'm trying to get this building here when it's when he's in this, or is it in that building? Yeah, he is in the right building. So I did manage to get it. So 2 ATGMs down, great. More T80s. This one for here. I am fully expecting a push here though, because I can see some stuff being prepared with the Razatka. 3 superior RPOs here. And he's buying AA for this side and MTLBs. 1 D20 trying to counter battery. SU-27 bot because I have a seed loitering around. It goes down. That's great. I mean, I think I just got the seed, so I was like, maybe it's gonna detect his AA and then I'm gonna be able to art it. I didn't think it detected anything though. Again, arting his buildings here. I thought there was something in here, but it's instead in this building. What can you do? He starts arting me here. This is pretty lightly defended, as you can see, and this is pretty heavily defended. But a lot of this is mechanized troops that I can move around. And a lot of his stuff is just infantry that he can't really move around, so he's not very flexible. He brings a lot of stuff in trucks. I guess he likes it that way. He moves back from the building. This is literally just boarding Sitzkrieg while he's building up and we're building up, while I have a point advantage. I don't mind having all of that, since I can literally just sit back and win the game off of it. So he finally started pushing up his infantry here. I don't know why he was so scared. He could have just started pressuring me here ages ago. But he wants to build up this and then build up this as well. 2 D20s out, focused on trying to get me out of here. I'm trying to shoot this building and then shoot the building in the back. So he's caught like in a crossfire. So 2 infantry died there. That's fucking great. I noticed that he's firing at me, so I'm pulling my infantry back. And this is gonna be like a repeating story. He's gonna keep putting infantry into this, and I'm just gonna keep partying it. What can he do? Katsia is being moved around. His infantry still being way too conservative. This BMP2 is going on a journey. I move some of my mechanization here because I see that he wants to push into this. I have my AA and everything set up. My helicopters are in the back. I managed to, heal my defenses here. Literally nothing is happening. Such is life. He chose to play like this, and I chose to play like this. This Magnetic 7K is out of shit, so more arty partying. He has more infantry here. Coop fires at this. Also goes down, but at the same time this goes down because it turned the wrong way. Igla down. These BMP2s are on a journey here. And I keep moving more and more of my mechanization into this. As I'm noticing a build-up, he keeps buying forces for this. He also buying forces for this here. Conquer's firing at whatever this is. I'm buying Saperis and everything for the infantry grind. And he keeps sitting here with this pile of infantry doing nothing. Also, of course, doing the traditional missing of this, but it finally starts hitting. Okay, finally goes down. Conquer's here goes down, unlucky. He doesn't have an ATGM to try and block me off of these roads. Trying to counter battery me, of course, I just move it around. These BMP2s keep going around. I'm not sure what they're doing. This here is still sitting. His main mistake is literally just sitting here with a pile of shit and doing nothing. And trying, like, at least move the mechanization from here to this attack. Or something, like pick up some infantry, like these BTRs and BMPs and everything. Like, one of the advantages of bringing all of your stuff in vehicles, I mean, I'm not MTLB vehicles, but, BTRs and BMPs and everything, is that if those BMPs and BTRs don't die, you can just get the infantry into them and then just drive them somewhere else. So, like, because he brings a lot of stuff in trucks, right? He can't really get this infantry and, like, move them to this city. And I'm pretty easily able to move my mechanization around. I have enough infantry to defend the grind until my mechanization arrives here. So these BMP2s are arriving. They're doing work. This Mi8 is still here. He finally gets an ATGM into this place, but as you can see, he doesn't have the infantry because it all got arted. I have to resupply my guys here. These BMP2s arrived here in their destination, but they can't really see anything. I think I noticed them though, so I buy a helicopter. But he's finally starting to push here. When he realized that his infantry getting arted here is, not the play. So I quickly start, moving some T-80s and BMP2s back. Helicopters as well. I have enough forces to defend whatever this is here. BMP2 goes down. This meat wave here is, I don't have any fire support here to immediately stop it. Get an Mi8 here and M24P. Mi8 is gonna do the spotting and these guys are gonna do the killing. I think I can see both. So all is fine. So because all of his mechanization is here and none of it is here, he can't really like move up. He is getting my infantry out of here. That's pretty good. Getting these series of buildings is pretty important for this, since it blocks me from getting fire support into here with an ATGM. Still a lot of infantry here doing nothing. Buys a T80, 2 T80s for this push here. I buy BMP2s and T80s for this, and I'm moving my blob here to intercept whatever is coming. More and more infantry pushing up, so I have to retreat some of my infantry here. This BMP2 is a nuisance, so I'm gonna drive this T80 into the bush to kill it. After shooting at whatever was here, it moved around, and this T80 is just intercepting whatever is this, and now he is just Q moving everything down a road. Finally, 20 minutes after like he should have done it. He got tired of getting killed in these buildings, I guess. Motostrike commander goes into here. I have a CV prepared, so it's all fine. BMP2s and Mi-24s. I land my Mi-24 when I see the OSAs. I didn't land this one, so that's highly unfortunate. T-80 keeps missing his targets, as is, custom. His OSAs, of course, 2 shots to kills. What can you do? This T-80 is bugged. I know what it's doing. It says it's firing, but it obviously isn't firing. So highly unfortunate. So he is winning the grind here now. This T80 gets routed and dies, gets side-shotted. Highly unfortunate. So now I have a lot of infantry here, and all of the action is here. But my BMP and everything blob is gonna move to the side. Sturm here. Just picking off bullshit. This Su-24 cluster kills both OSAs and BMP. So that was a huge kill. It actually opens up my helos to start working again. The infantry grind here is completely unsupported by his fire support because it's blocked from this road. So I'm starting to slowly win it. This BMP2 is in a really nice spot where it's not spotted from here, but is gonna shoot at anything that's here. This Sturm keeps doing Sturm work. This BTR is gonna die, I think. Never mind. This BMP is shooting at his reinforcements. I can see the Sturm, which is very sad. It's really in a really good position. Su-22 HE going for the infantry in the back. The Saperi RPO are here, and I can just direct my artillery into this small corner. But his Su-22 gets killed. MiG-27K is trying to gun run the VP. Is he gonna be able to? No. Highly unfortunate. And then he's just gonna die from the coup from 10 gazillion miles away. What can you do? So my infantry blob, even though I can't see shit, the IZD dies. IZD dies here from RTK. And from this tank, probably. So Motostelki is trying to get a +2 going. He's trying to move in the Concourses, but this BMP2 is doing work. This Sturm is doing invaluable work for him. Should have brought more of them. This thing dies here. Mi-24 VP that I tried to gun run is dodging shit. 20% ECM. I swear this thing is not that bad as it looks. Of course, also keep missing. What can you do? Third shot fucking kills. And he keeps killing my BMPs, but the most important thing is that they got stopped. So that's all I care about. This MTLB Storm is literally gonna run out of ammo because I have no way of seeing it. This BMP2 is out of LOS. That's really good. And now that he has no AA, I'm just gonna push up my helicopter and stop his push completely. This IZD is gonna dodge, thankfully. So now he's moving all of the infantry that's that was sitting here into this. I strategically move my Mi-24 here. I have some BMPs and I have enough infantry, so this doesn't worry me too much. He's getting a bit desperate. He should have like started pressuring me a lot earlier. Mi-8 recon dies. So now that he has absolutely nothing here except a bit of infantry and some T-80s, I'm gonna start slowly pushing up here. So if he gets this, you know, I'm gonna be able to get this. Reinforcements for this side from him. This BMP2, he's trying to push into here. This Concourse is just gonna deal with this BMP2. This building is absolutely broken. MTLB Sturm doing MTLB Sturm work. But he's dying slowly. His infantry run through the bullshit here is not gonna work out. This BMP2 is gonna die to the Metis, I think. And this Concourse is gonna start shooting my BMP2. Am I gonna notice it? I think he loses LOS for a tiny second. Unlucky. So my BMP2 blob is gonna move up. All of this needs fucking resupplying. This is depleted. I need to work on my supply game a little bit. This Acacia is gonna start shooting at whatever is here. Mi-24K up, but OSA is there to defend it. Start shooting at the cube, but the cube is out of ammo anyway. So his push is kinda dying here. Mi-24 being able to clean this up. He has 2 tanks here, so I mean he could have like rerouted at least one to support this push, but no. He was just walking in infantry to my infantry and fire support. Pretty tragic for him. I still have a win. A very small advantage though. But what can I do? These two T-80s find this T-80B BV. Kill it. And this term is gonna sideshot this. So do I have a mortar? No, I don't. So I think I do a pretty risky play and I buy a bunch of Su-25s. trying to keep my tempo up, trying to kill all these MTLB storms. Because I have to get back into this point if he's gonna push into here. To be fair, I was a bit panicked that this whole push here died completely. So MTLB storms keep doing the work, but two SU-25s are gonna start cleaning it up. Thankfully dodged from the cube. So two MTLB storms are gone, which is great for me. This Igla targets the SU-25, I think, and then I'm gonna be able to see it. Never mind. Is this M24 just gonna die to it? Probably. Two shots to hit, of course. This here keeps dying. This push kinda stalled because he sideshotted my tank. I'm out of a normal BMP2, so I keep buying Rezeka BMP2s. I try an RT his tank, pretty sure it misses. These BMP2s try to move into this position, so I can just better contest his MTLB Sturm, so he can't snipe it from far away. As you can see, I think I'm gonna get it. Never mind, I'm not. This thing here is gonna keep shooting here. This is a really good spot for an ATGM. He gets in a CV pretty desperately, and I have a CV right there to recap. Of course, the CV was unsupported by anything. He could have at least bought a mortar, do it hippie style. These BMP2s are in a good position to contest all of this. MTL Sturm, I'm not even sure what the sightline is, what it's shooting at. Misses, thankfully. So I'm finally healing up my tank and getting enough infantry to screen for this. I'm back into the zone. I kill this ATGM that was chilling here. Pretty decent arty game from me here. I'm pretty happy with how my arty turned out, and now I'm pushing back into this zone. Everything is going pew 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 as it should be. I see this T80, so I retreat my T80 here and move this one up. SU-35 rocket has to retreat from all the AA. He's moving up a T80 BV. SU-24 cluster, I get it in an angle to get rid of this tank. Of course, he's gonna shoot it from outer fucking space and kill it. What can you do? What can you do outside of crying? He only has this ATGM, which can't do much. And the Katsias keep doing work on these buildings. BMP1K dies here, and he's just trying to shove T80s in my face. But I'm back in this zone. He only has an MTLB Sturm here that is honestly gonna be able to stop me because I have no way of seeing it. Should have gotten a BRDM, but I have a T80 BVK here. Hopefully it's not gonna get side shot. To be fair, the Sturm has to reload. SU-22 HE wants to drop on the BMP2 blob instead of the tank. Misses. And I finally start shooting at the MTLB. This tank here is just gonna face check everything, I guess. And he's gonna surrender in like a few seconds. Because this is untenable, and I got back into this zone and I'm just gonna walk over here. So my plan worked, and he was a bit too slow. So that's 1-1 in the group stage. Mr. Coz is pretty decent, pretty good player. I was sweating a bit. I thought I might lose. Anyway, I passed the group stage, so I'm gonna be like in the quarterfinals or whatever in like a month, because my group kind of speedran everything. Speedran their whole games, even though we have like a month to do them, we did them in like a week, so I'm gonna have to like wait for all the other guys to do their games, and then we proceed in the next stage. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the cast. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye.